Quite comprehensive. Thank you, Bushebi Junior. Moving on, University of Nairobi students staged street demonstrations to protest the new university funding model and submit a petition to Dr. Beatrice Enyangala, Principal Secretary of the State Department for Higher Education and Research. The students argued that the new funding model, with its perceived unfair distribution, will harm university education. They are demanding a reduction from 5 bands to 3 or the complete scrapping of the model in favor of the all-differentiated unit cost model after failing to reach an agreement with the PS. The students have called on university students nationwide to reject the new funding model and join protest scheduled for 9th of September 2024. Students of the University of Nairobi began their strike on Monday to protest against the new university funding model. The students were scheduled to take their grievances to the Ministry of Education while carrying placards and chanting protest songs. The students were blocked at Serena Hotel by the police, who wanted to ascertain whether their demonstration was legal.
Mimi ndio rais wa UN na kwanza I'm very disappointed. We came here with a clear agendas on what we want to discuss about the new funding model mainly. Now we made it clear to them that one ni jukumu la serikali to give us education. See, it's a favor that they are doing us. It is very obvious because one thing we pay taxes, unaona. Na hata yule mtu ambaye ako huko Marsabit, ako Mandera, ako Kwale, ako Budalangi, ako wapi, they do their jobs, they pay taxes. Pia wewe where you work you pay taxes, ndio. So what was there or what was the work number 1, 2 and 3, unaona. Ndio pia kila moja access, unaona.
We are calling upon all student leaders from all fronts, from all universities, as commons from all universities, as comrades from the Premier University of Nairobi, which is the mother and the father of all other institutions in this country. We are saying on date 9, come out in large numbers, let us be in these streets, let us make every road unpassable peacefully. Let us make all the roads unpassable peacefully. Comrades Ria. Comrades Achu. Comrades Achu.
The students lament that those who are yet to join UN have not yet received their funding despite the Ministry of Education issuing orders to have all students admitted. They decry the new funding model has resulted in increased cost of university education, which they fear will lock out many deserving students from ever accessing university education.
Be more burden to our parents who can't even afford food. Naona mzazi kulipa sijui 1200 like they can't unaona. Haya demands were very clear. One, we want them to revert back to the DUC model. Yes. They said the old DUC ni ngumu because hawana pesa. Tukwambia it is your duty because we pay taxes. Sure. It is a privilege, it's a favor. It's your duty to give us free and affordable education. Yeah. No, that's number 1. Or if you don't work with the NFM, watu band 5 na band 4. Yeah. Work na band 1, 2 and 3.
This is after the University of Nairobi Student Council issued a notice on August 16th on its intention to rally its members to demonstrate on September 2nd.
Funding model reject. Comrades power. Comrades ria.
University of Nairobi student leaders on Saturday, August 31st, urged fellow students in other universities in the country to join them on a planned strike to agitate for scrapping of the university funding model. The students raised the concerns over the new funding model, terming it as discriminatory and punitive as it prevented students from poor households from affordable quality university education.
So it is high time that the government really listens to us as students and even to the public. We have public schools and private institutions, but with this new funding model, we'll have a case whereby it is cheaper to go to Strathmore than to go to UN. And as we have said, we have stated, we will be on the streets come on 2nd of September if the government won't really listen to our cry. Because if you have to be honest with ourselves, we've had more than 4 dialogues.
Meanwhile, students at Rongo University are expressing concerns about their financial situations, revealing that many come from families unable to afford university tuition. They are criticizing the government for placing them in a category of self-sufficient students despite their inability to pay fees.
You find that there are a number of students who are coming from, I'll say, low earning backgrounds and who can hardly afford to pay for their fees. You find such students have been given higher bands, like band 5, a student who cannot even raise his or her basic needs. So such a student gets challenges in paying their fees, and you find most of them would want to kind of defer their studies because they can't afford it. But as a university, we are encouraging them not to defer, to go ahead and register, but again do an appeal so that they can be considered for another band.
The band I'm placed in is not favorable to me, as I consider the background which I come from.
With the new funding model in place, many fear they may have to abandon their studies, promoting calls for intervention from relevant authorities to find a lasting solution.
I've been placed in band 5, but I hear even from other students they are complaining because majority are in band 5, band 4, and it is not considerable. So I just want to appeal with the government to consider each and every person, regardless of where he or she comes from.
It is not favorable to us because most of those people who have been banded, they are in band 4 and 5, and that one is too much high, depending on the economy also. And there are also other things which you have to do, like parents, you pay rent, you also have other needs that you need to do. And if you take all the money you put in school, it is not going to be possible. It is tough on the side of the parent.
Nonetheless, the university's academic staff union at the Technical University of Kenya is on strike following the elapse of a notice it issued.
The 7 days, and today we are here to officially declare to the public and the employer that there shall be no learning, meetings, supervision, workshops, nothing that involves members of the academic staff will take place until our issues are adequately addressed. We want respect as employees of these institutions, and more so members of the academic staff. We want dignity when we do our work. We do not want to be treated like we are members of a second-rate university in this university. We have one university, not two universities.
On August 26th, UASU is demanding the payment of salaries as per the 2017-2021 CBA and prompt remittance of statutory deductions and loans.
Remittance of our statutory and third-party deductions. NHIF, yes. NSSF, yes. Pension, yes. KRA, yes. Bank loans, yes. SACCO loans, yes. Insurance, yes. And many other statutory deductions.
For Maisha Prime, Maisha Television, I'm Mesh Msimbi.